Hello, everyone. Welcome to Facebook Live with Mel Rapozo. Today is Wednesday, September 11th, 2019. Thank you guys all for joining us. We'll hang out for a little bit. Hey, Jeanette, how you doing? Sherry, aloha. Thank you, guys. Diane, all right. All right. Yeah, busy day today. Hot day. Chantel, Clayton, thank you guys for joining us today. Um, we'll get started in a little bit. Just want to make sure we get some people on. Melanie, Sunny, and Hoku. Right on, Larry. You guys. Charette, Shimabukuru. What's happening, Coach? 1-0, buddy. 1-0. Bitos, Chris. Hey, what's up, Chris? You missing practice today? Yeah, I'm playing hooky again on Wednesdays. Kenny, aloha. Lori, what's happening? What's happening? Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for joining us. So, little bit stuff on the agenda today. Obviously, hey Clayton, what's happening, man? September 11th, a day of remembrance for a couple of reasons, as you all know. Number one, the anniversary of Hurricane Iniki. I think we all remember Hurricane Iniki like it was yesterday. If you were here on September 11th, 2002, I think we all. I don't think that feeling ever goes away. And just for fun. Just if you could type in what you were doing on September 11th. You remember back in September, we were pretty much assured by all the forecasters that the Hurricane Iniki would miss us. I think I can see the chart today. I was in the police department at the time. Hey Jenny, what's happening? I know I don't want to hear no hair jokes. I had a bad hair day today. I knew some. I didn't think it would be you, Jenny. I didn't think it would be you, but all right, it'll be better. It'll be better, okay? Yeah, it's just a bad hair day. Yeah, 1992, Larry. Sorry, what was I thinking? 1992. Yeah, my son was 1 year old at the time. I should know that. But yeah, we were kind of assured that we were going to be missed, that this hurricane was traveling well south of us, heading in the south western direction. Hey Penny, what's happening? And then all of a sudden, man, it made that amazing 90-degree turn and came straight for Kauai and hit us square. I think many of you seen the pictures of that eye of the storm right on the middle of our island. Hey Helene, what's happening? Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you so much. But you know what was amazing was the devastation. Obviously, you know, I remember vividly being assigned as the shelter manager for the KCC shelter, the Core Community College shelter. And we were responsible. We housed all of the tourists from Koloapoipu. And that was a feat. I mean, let me tell you, these guys, the tourists, all they wanted to do was get out of here. Even though the roads were closed, the airplanes were not flying, the airport was shut down. They all felt entitled that they should be able to leave. So anyway, I think we all have our own stories, but what was amazing, hang on real quick. Hope has been working Hawaiian Brian's in the pinball room. There were about 20 small TVs. The news alert came up when the first plane hit. Oh yeah, that's the second remembrance, you know, as far as the September 11th. Hey Leona, what's happening? But what followed the storm and what followed the devastation and something that Kauai has never seen before. I mean, we've been through hurricanes and tsunamis, but nothing like became a prepper after that. Yeah. Hey, Karen, what's happening? Roland, thank you for joining us. But I think all of you will agree that this island came together like never before. And, you know, after everything had settled down, I was assigned to the looting detail. And, hey, Dave and Nancy, thank you guys for joining us. And through all of that mess, you know, we arrested we had 5 looting incidents. All of them got arrested. They all got convicted. But, you know, anywhere else, 5 looting incidents in that kind of incident or that kind of scenario is amazing. But that just goes to show that Kauai is not like Honolulu or New York or anywhere else in the country. Hey, Melissa, what's happening? Napa, aloha, Nancy, thank you. Dave, aloha, you guys. Sue and Charlie, Iona, thanks for lunch today, Charlie. But we came together like never before, and yes, there were issues here and there, but for the most part, this island came together. And hey, Nena, aloha, and obviously that no longer exists. I mean that period came and went, and it's unfortunate, but that's one memory that I have. A lot of what happened in Hurricane Iniki for that period, honestly, I don't remember, but I think for the most part, everyone came together. Everyone helped everyone else. I can remember at the shelter, and we ran out of food. The toilets were not working, and I can remember Masa Arita, God bless his soul. He was the manager of Star Market at the time, and he had communicated to us that we could go and get the food from his store because they had no power, and we could use that food to feed all of those tourists, and we did that, and it was just amazing. But again, it was just one incident or situation of thousands where Good Samaritans came together to help everyone else. So unbelievable. And while I do not want to see another hurricane on this island, boy, I really do miss that aloha spirit that we all enjoyed. Hey, Sunny and Gayla, thank you. And I'm sure you all did. If you were not here in September 11th, 1992, it's very hard to explain. It's so hard to explain how it was. And I can tell you, as a police officer, being called to many different scenarios and situations, nothing but aloha from everyone. So, yeah, terrible time, terrible incident, but it brought out the best in people. And as we see storms go across the country in different places, you don't see that. You're not going to see it. And God forbid we ever have one again on Kauai. I believe at some point we will. I can only hope that the people will come together again and share that aloha spirit and help each other out. So the second remembrance today is obviously 9/11, when the World Trade Centers got attacked. Now that, again, yeah, nothing but kapu aloha. Exactly, Melissa. I mean, I miss that so much. Hey, Lola. Now, where were you on September 11th when the World Trade Centers got hit? That I know you all remember exactly what you were doing. I can remember, hey, Anelalani, sorry. I was at home. I got the phone call. Back then, we still had landlines. And then, now we don't. We have cell phones, but I had the landline. And a good buddy, Dwayne Souza, my former beat partner in the police department, called, and he was freaking out. He's a Vietnam veteran. He was freaking out. No, we're being attacked. We're at war. We're being attacked. Turn on the TV. And I turned on the TV, and what I saw, I just could not believe. What I saw, I could not believe. And I was glued to that TV set all day, as many of us were. Hey, Wally, how are you, bro? I honestly could not believe what was happening. And our world changed that day. Our lives changed that day. And I was in the guard at the time. I remember being put on alert. I remember being told that everybody got to stand down, get everything ready. And it was just, hey, Patsy, what's up, Patsy? How are you? Yeah, it's so sad that it takes a tragedy for people to come together. Yeah, and you would think that after World Trade Centers, that how the people came together for that as well. For the love of this country. And look at today. I mean, it's completely. The landscape has changed completely. There is absolutely. It is so different today. Hey, Dwayne and David, aloha. Today you see a lot of hate. You see, remember for a period of time after 9/11, man, it didn't matter. It was country first. It was supporting our troops, and what has occurred since then is quite sad. But basically, I just want to send our prayers, condolences out to all the families that lost their loved ones in both of those. We had fatalities in the hurricane as well. But at the World Trade Center, we had thousands of people lose their lives, including a lot of firemen, a lot of first responders. So our prayers, condolences to all of their families and to those that have left. Hey, Sherry, aloha. Jimmy, what's up? Rory, I was sleeping and my dad woke me up and the first building was coming down. My dad said it's going to be World War III. He's born and raised on Long Island. He was in tears. Yeah, it's sad, man. I've been to New York. I've been to the trade centers, the memorial. Chicken skin, that's all I can say. Chicken skin. Hey, Bernadette and Glenn, how you guys doing? So, let's just reflect. We should all reflect, and if you say your prayers during the day, say a prayer for all those that lost their lives. And hey, Ed, what's happening, Glenn? Thank you for joining us. Because it was that those two events really changed for Kauai. The hurricane obviously changed the way we do things, but for 9/11 at the World Trade Center changed the entire world. It changed everything about our world, and it's just something that I guess we should really never ever forget, especially those that lost their lives trying to help others. Utmost respect to first responders throughout the country. All right. I also thank you guys all for the birthday wishes and the anniversary wishes. I used to be able to individually respond to each one of those wishes. I apologize. There's just too many. I'm flattered. Hey, Jan and Pono. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for the birthday wishes. I am the big 5-5. I get cheap coffee. I get discounts at Ross's now. Hey, Megan, what's happening? And then from Patsy and I, we want to just say thank you all. Each and every one of you played some part in our lives at some point in time. And we've been together for 39 years, married for 30. But, it hasn't always been perfect. We've, and throughout our lives, many of you have loved the hair. Here we go. Number 2, Auntie Millie, Sherry, what's happening, cuz? And Marlene, thank you guys. But each and every one of you played a part of that. And we just wanted to say thank you all. Thank you for all the well wishes. It was just very, very overwhelming, heartwarming, especially those of you that, and you know who you are, that played key parts in our lives. I'm not going to start mentioning names, but you all know who you are. If you look at our lives in a timeline, and there's hiccups along the way, some small ones, some big ones, and there's some of you right now on this call that played significant parts in our lives, and we just want to say thank you. We love you guys and appreciate all the well wishes. All right. Patsy is recovering right now. She had cataract surgery this morning at KVMH, and so she's on the call, and she's recovering, laying down right now with a plastic thing over her eye because she cannot touch her eye, and she said it was successful. She's already seen clear out of that eye, so that's a good thing. She's got to do the other eye in another couple of months, but so yeah, say a quick prayer for Patsy as well. Speedy recovery. She's off of work for 2 weeks, so I am going to. Tonight, I'm going to make some brownies. I'd never made brownies in my life. I still won't cook. I'm going to go pick up something for dinner, but I am going to try my hand at some brownies tonight, and we're going to see how that thing turns out. I'm almost, oh no, Auntie Millie says, oh no, but I'm afraid I'm not even going to let Patsy taste it because I'm afraid that maybe it'll conflict with her medication, so but I'll definitely try it out, and you guys will hear all about it next week. Now, that's a great segue. What will Judge Valenciano do without Patsy? Not to sound mean, Bethany, but I really don't care. If you know Patsy and you know her work ethic at that courthouse, and if you know, all right, David had his done yesterday. Cool. Yeah, they do. I think it's like a assembly line, man. They just line them up and do them, and it's amazing. Make sure you post a pic of your brownies. Okay, I will. I will. But if you know Patsy, really, I think she's the longest term employee at the courthouse. I believe she is, and she does a lot for that courtroom, and but I don't care. I really don't. She can retire, and I think she should retire, but I don't care what happens. They better find somebody to take her place, and my main concern right now is having her be able to rest for 2 weeks, and that's what she'll do. So, and maybe she'll type. I don't know. I think she's sleeping right now. I'm in a room again, but anyway, but the segue. So she had to check in at 10:15 this morning. So I told her, let's leave at 9. That'll give us an hour and 15 minutes to get to KVMH. Well, it took us an hour and 15 minutes. We pulled in at 10:15. The state was cutting the shrubbery in Lawai. There was only one lane. The Hanapepe Bridge fiasco is nuts. Oh, there's Patsy. Hey, Carol, what's happening? I don't understand what the heck they're doing out in Hanapepe. I understand they're redoing the bridge, so they built this temporary bridge. There's a bridge, an interior bridge that the county, it's the county's bridge. Now, the one that they're fixing is the state, but the county's bridge is right inside. And that's closed, so no traffic can go through that. So every single car to and from the west side has to go on this temporary bridge with one lane closed. Now, how stupid is that? We were stuck in traffic going out, and we were stuck in traffic coming back. Number one, why don't they open the county road bridge inside? I don't know. It's almost like the Kuhio, the nonsense that we fight every day when there's that interior road that's waiting to be open, but this bridge is closed and we cannot use it. So everybody is forced to use this one lane. And these guys that are directing traffic, I'm not sure we were stuck for 15 minutes in the Hanapepe. We had 15 minutes coming back. We were stuck in Kamakani, crawling all the way back through Hanapepe. It's insane. Now, why don't they do the work at night? Why don't they do the work at night like they did in Kapa? Why is the old bridge closed? I don't know. I will find out. I don't know. It's frustrating. Like, I came out, I told Patsy, why aren't they routing the traffic through the old Hanapepe town? And as I got closer, I could see it was closed, and that I don't understand why. I know that there's some structural issues, but it's still a functional bridge. And if in fact it cannot sustain the weight, then why not set up a temporary prefabricated bridge on that bridge so we could use it? Because it's insane. How long is this going to last? I can feel for the Hanapepe, the west side people that has to get in that traffic every single day. I don't get it. That bridge should be open. And welcome to Bernadette says, welcome to our world. Tao, the contractor, said their plans won't work, so they have to redo the plans for the small bridge, and it has to get approved again. Hey, Lemomi. Well, again, ridiculous, yeah? Stupid. Stupid. What about expedited permitting? What about, emergency permitting? Come on, there are some resources available. That's just a mess. And I know, Bernadette, you guys have a meeting coming up. I'll get to that meeting later in the session. I have it on my notes here. Hey, Eric, what's happening, man? But it's crazy. There is absolutely no planning when we do things like this. Xylee, hi, how's it going? I hope I got that right. But it's not about the inconvenience. Hey, Al, it's about safety. God, man, what if there's an emergency? What if there's something that happens on the bridge? Then what? Sorry? You stuck? Come on. I told him that come to the Hanapepe meeting. Okay, that's out. Let me get to it right now. Hanapepe Hawaiian Congregational Church, Monday, September 23rd from 4 to 7. Please go. I'm going to try and get out there on the 23rd. I get back from Honolulu on the 23rd in the afternoon. So I'm going to try. Excuse me, my power cord came out. I'm going to try and get out there. But please, if you can make it, if you live on the west side, please get out to that meeting. Hanapepe Hawaiian Congregational Church, Monday, September 23rd, 4 to 7 p.m. Please go and let them know what's happening, Kevin and Rob. Aloha. I mean, it's a tragedy waiting to happen, and I am not sure who makes these decisions on how, we're just gonna close one lane. Tough cookies. We got the bridge inside. I mean, come on, man. It's got to be better coordination between the state and the county. There just has to be, and the county's got to get off their butt and get that Hanapepe Bridge has been the talk for years. I mean, I've been on that council for so long. We've discussed that bridge. We've funded the improvements. Why it's closed is beyond me. But that's something that, we'll definitely, I was not aware that it was even closed until today. Hey, Joey and Tony, what's happening? So yeah, if you guys can get out there, again, Monday, September 23rd, 4 to 7 p.m. at the Hawaiian Congregational Church, please show up. If we don't show up and we don't speak up, then really we cannot complain. Yeah. I'm trying to share it, so if everyone comes, it affects all of us traveling that bridge daily. Absolutely. Kavika, what's happening? I'm tired of that damn bridge. Yeah, it's again, private sector, unacceptable. Government work, it's all good, and this oops, that's got to change. It has to change. But, we, the people, make the change, and we just got to make sure that happens. So anyway, moving on. I don't know if we're going to use up the whole hour today because we out in Waimea today. Usually I come on Wednesdays is the day I prep for this. I didn't expect it to take so long for us to get back from the west side. Man, it was just, we stopped at Wong's, picked up Patsy was hungry. She couldn't eat from last night, so I gave her some roast pork. But it took so long to come back. All the different traffic, the school traffic. I come out of KVMH, bam, Waimea Town, the school traffic. Hanapepe, bam, bridge traffic. Kalaheo, traffic light, bam, Kalaheo traffic. It is ridiculous. I've said it all along, and many of you will attest to this. I have said it all along. The west side traffic issue is worse than the Kapa'a traffic issue. And yet the state has absolutely no plan in place for the west side relief. Zero. They have some for Kapa'a, which they're not even addressing because of funds, but they don't even have a plan for the west side traffic. So I feel for you guys. God forbid you're involved in an emergency and got to get through. Hey, Robin and Pop's dad. Hey, how you? My Pops is at the Mariners game in Seattle with my brother Gerald. Man, enjoy the game. I was looking at the scores of last week or whatever. They got slammed 21 to something by somebody. I'm not a baseball fan, but Seattle Mariners got cracks. So I hope they do better tonight. Enjoy the game. Have a hot dog, a Dodger dog, or what, a Mariner dog, whatever they call it in Seattle. Hey Jeff, how you, man? How's it going? Joey Adric, I deliver on that side and have to be on the base by 2. Today was horrible. Yeah, well, I don't know if today was different, but all I know, it was ridiculously slow for reasons that I think should not happen because we do have the relief. Mariners will lose. Uh-oh. Larry, be careful, Larry. You got some Mariners fans on here. What's up, Paul? Waylon, aloha, bro. What's happening, man? Don't forget to ride the bus for free on the 20th. Oh, yeah. That's coming up. I have that down, Jenny. I have that. In fact, it's my next bullet. The Kauai bus. Hey, Chala, what's happening, Chala? The Kauai bus is announcing that it will be providing free bus rides on September 20th. All day for free. So this is a good opportunity for you guys to test out if the bus works for you. Some people believe, some of our leaders believe that people will get off their cars if we provide them sidewalks and bike lanes and they ride the bus. So the 20th, do me a favor, every single one of you, leave your car at home, catch the bus or ride your bike to the bus stop, put the bike on the bike rack. You got to get there early because there's only a few slots for the bikes, and then ride the bus to work and then ride the bus home or to your next job or to the mall or to the store or to the park to pick up your kid. Go do all of that. You know, the regular people like us that's got to work and deal with our kids and issues. But anyway, I don't want to sound negative, but September 20th, all day, go ride the bus. And let me know next week how it was. Sean, what's happening? Kawhi Rose, aloha, Cowboys. Why are we even talking about the Cowboys? Holy shamoly. Leave the roads for the 28,000 tourists. Yeah, I mean, anyway, yeah, we got a ton of those. So, again, don't forget, September 20th, free bus all day long. Ride them. Okay, here we go. I want to see how many people will be using this bike lane on Rice Street. Melissa, I hate beating a dead horse. I don't think there'll be too many. And even if there are, I mean, how many justifies the 17 million? How many bicycles justify the expenditure of that kind of money for that purpose? I just don't. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I had a climb up Hanapepe Heights. Traffic was backed up in Lawai. Yep, that was me. I was there. I was stuck in that. Then in Kalahil and backed up all the way to Ililani to the bridge. Yes, Eric, absolutely. I was there trying to get my wife to the doctor's office. And we barely made it. Hey, what's up, Mark? Aloha. I believe in cowboy country. Hey, I believe in cowboy country too. I just don't believe in cowboy football. You know what? The one thing I like about the Cowboys, I got to say this. Their owner said, any of their players that do not stand up for the national anthem is off the team. So I can respect Jerry Jones for that. I just have a hard time supporting the Dallas. It's just a sports thing. It's nothing personal. Nothing personal against Dallas because I love Dallas, the city. I love Texas. I had all my training in Texas. So, yeah, it's not about the state. It's not about Dallas. It's just growing up, Dallas and my team back then was the St. Louis Cardinals. They had this rivalry. I liked the Cardinals. All my cousins liked the Cowboys. And it was just a rivalry that I have hung on to. So, anyway, I can't fit my case of Costco toilet paper and beer on the bus. Absolutely. I haven't seen anyone riding bikes in it. Yeah. Jody, what's happening, Justin? I am being nice. I said I love Dallas and I love the city and I love Texas. I just don't like the Cowboys. Hey, don't take it deep. It's football. I love football. Sidet Sakai. Oh, by the way, our mighty team, the Hui Patriots, 2-0 so far. My debut, awesome coaching staff. They're doing it right. I'm just a traffic cop, man. I just, and they're doing a good job. Kids are fabulous. 7 to 9 years old. They absorb a lot more than I thought they could. I am so proud of those kids. I love those kids, and we'll be playing Kekaha this week in Kapa, at Kapa Field. So anyway, hey, Sidet, what's happening? Raider Nation. Oh, I love watching the Oakland Raiders, man. They look good. Avery, Pilani, Gilbert, Keith. Didn't Jared Jones kneel with his team? I don't know. I got to go follow up on that, Hoku. If he did that, then I take back what I just said. Then I don't like anything about the Cowboys. I grew up in a Vikings home. Yeah, the Minnesota Vikings, I love them too. There's a lot of teams I like. I like football. I love football. Jason, what's happening? Anybody but the Cowboys? Yeah. Penny, Christina, what's happening? All right. Okay. Whew, let's get that out of the way. Boy, time sure flies. See, when you guys engage and you guys participate, it just goes by quick. It's much more fun. Not just for me, but for you. Auntie Millie, look at you. Who would think that you'd be chatting on some Facebook Live thing talking about the Cowboys? Unreal. Christina, what's happening? 49ers. Woo! 49ers. XFL. Yes. Man, I got to tell you, I was proud. One of my son's good friends, Tyrell Williams, Oakland Raiders, traded from he was playing for the Chargers. Debut the other day, man. Lit it up. Earned his paycheck. I'm so proud of that guy. I maybe going to have to be a Raider fan, especially when you go to Vegas next year. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Michael JC, did you bring up the flag cutting? No, I did not. I'm not sure what flag cutting if you're talking about Mauna Kea. No, I did not bring that up. I did not. Not yet. Not yet. Let me get to this list, and we'll talk about whatever we want to talk about. I don't know if just Eric, which one are you talking about? Flag cutting. Williams is Williams. Good man. Went to Western Oregon College. Walked on. San Diego Chargers. Never got drafted. Walked on. He made the roster. Played for the Chargers. He did well. They picked up a top receiver, Keenan Allen, I guess his name was, and Tyrell got traded. 4 years, $40+ million. This kid is my son's age. Awesome kid. When shall I tune in again on the TMT? Whenever you want to, Melissa. Whenever you want to. Brian, what's happening? Maynard, yeah. I tell you what, Tyrell's gonna light it up. He's gonna make believers out of a lot of people. Gruden saw the potential. Gruden spent the money, and Gruden got himself a hell of a receiver, especially since Dingaling AB, Antonio Brown, acted like a child. And that was the best thing that could have happened for the Raiders. God bless the Patriots, man. God bless the Patriots. Hopefully this cancer doesn't ruin the Patriots. I mean, Belichick won't allow it, I don't think, but we'll see what happens. Good for you. 49ers, great team. Linda, what's happening? Maynard, you okay? The one up in Mauna Kea, what was the structure that they have to take down? Well, they built that structure illegally, supposedly. The state went in, tore it down, and I guess they had nailed and boarded up the flag. They couldn't remove the board. Just the explanation I got, so they cut the flag. Whoo! I don't know if I would do that. I think I would have taken the time to properly remove the wood and the nails and everything else. I don't think I'd ever cut any flag, but, again, hindsight 2020. Monday morning quarterbacking. I don't want to speak for those guys. I don't know what happened up there, but that's the story I was told. That's the explanation and the justification. What's up, Adam? Anyway, so yeah, feel free to chime in on whatever you want. I know times are running, but I only got a couple of things left. We're gonna have some fun with this one. Hawaiian Air. Have you tried to book a flight on Hawaiian Air to the mainland to Seattle? We're trying to get to the mainland for Christmas. And my sister just posted her screenshot from Lihue to Seattle. Hawaiian Airlines over $5,000 for two people. I've seen other screenshots today, over $2,000 for one person round trip to the West Coast. What? Hey, William, what's happening? Please, how much is enough? I understand that Hawaiian Air is suffering a little bit right now because of the Southwest competition. But gosh, man, that's kind of insane. When you're talking, you spend, how about booking a flight to Kona? Same thing. I wanted to get over to the Mauna Kea, and I couldn't. It's just too expensive. And it's crazy. $5,000, yes, Hoku, for two. So about $2,500, $2,600, actually $2,700 a piece. It was $5,300 and some change. Ridiculous. Now, I use kayak, and I look for the cheapest fares. I don't care what I fly. There's no loyalty here because, there was at one point, there was a very strong loyalty. Hey, what's up, Brian? My brother from the Big Island. Adam, you're right. I think they're just, they're losing some revenue. So, you're right. They are not hurting at all. But there was a time that I was loyal to Hawaiian, and I would spend the extra, but I don't do that anymore. Kayak.com, and it's so interesting because when I look at all the prices, when they put all the prices from low to high with all the different airlines, Hawaiian's not even in the picture because their fares are, they're not even anywhere near. So, boycott is the way, I guess. That's one way of doing it. Everybody should just make a conscious effort and fly with another airline. Fly. I know what's happening. Yeah, I gotta go, Bernadette. I gotta get up to Mauna Kea. I know it's just, man, by the time you add up all the costs, I'm not a rich man, let me tell you, but I know I gotta get up there. What about the unpermitted buildings that was built at Burns Field? They're not tearing that down. Yeah, that's another one. I'm trying to get some research on that. I know they've assigned the fines. I don't know what. They should be removing stuff. What's up, Kimo and Bob? But I will follow up on that and give an update next week. I want to do a Zoom meeting, which is a conference meeting where people can actually speak, because it's hard when I'm responding to text and so forth. And I want to get the stakeholders. I want to get the salt makers. I want to get the county. I want to get everybody on this one call so we can have a discussion and find out where we go from here. I think the planning department did a great job with the enforcement, but we got to follow through now. We got to follow through, and we got to make sure that these guys pay the price, tear down what's illegal, and take care of it. Hey, Marilu, what's happening? Everybody stop flying Hawaiian for just one day, and they will change their tune on prices. Hawaiian Airlines need to pay us beneficiaries what it owes for the land. Melissa, that's another thing. They have not paid the beneficiaries. How long has that gone on? How many court battles has the Native Hawaiians have won, and yet the money has just not been paid? So, yeah, Melissa, you're right. But I think everybody, if you're serious about it, the problem is you get a lot of people complain. A lot of people on this session right now complain, but tomorrow they'll fly Hawaiian to the mainland. That's the problem. See, and Hawaiian Air knows that. What's up, Trevor? Sammy? Yeah, Bernadette, I'll let you guys know. I'll schedule something. Make sure you clear your browser every time before you go to Kayak or any pricing sites. Yes, absolutely. Good point. Thanks, Mitos. But if everybody was to just stop, unless you didn't have a choice. You work for a business, your company sends you on Hawaii, you got to go, not a problem. If you got to be on Oahu early in the morning, you got to fly Hawaii, not a problem. But for those of us that are scheduling trips to the mainland, what's up, Carlos? If all of us are as angry as we say we are, and we get on another flight, get on another carrier, that's how it's going to work. Otherwise, complain all you want, Facebook all you want, put screenshots all you want. You think they don't care? See, their function, their role is to make money for their shareholders. Their role is not to provide cheap fares for Hawaiian residents. Sorry, I need a sip of my bubbly. So you got to understand that. They don't care. They put nice commercials on TV. My cousin acts in one of them. She's an actress in that commercial. I love my cousin. I love all the workers of Hawaiian Airlines. It's not Hawaiian Air. It's not our employees that you see here at the gate, in the planes. These guys are fabulous people, and they're working hard. But the corporate people, they're the ones that set the fares. They're the one that sets the business practices. The employees go to work. And they do their job well. Let's see. Everyone should fly Southwest to Outer Islands for a week. Hawaiian will change. Yeah, absolutely, Dad. That's what I think. But I tell you what, this local aloha loyalty, and I've been told this by people. Oh, I just feel like I have to fly. No, you don't have to fly Hawaiian. You fly Hawaiian. That's what's happening. We gotta send the message. We gotta send the message to Hawaiian Airlines that we've had enough, and we're gonna fly American, Delta, Alaska, Southwest, whatever it takes to get. Even if you gotta do an extra stop. I spoke to a gentleman today at lunch, and he said, "Oh, yeah, we fly Hawaiian because I like flight direct." Well, then pay the price and don't complain. But if you want to make a statement, if you want to send a message to Hawaiian Air, then we all got to start flying on other carriers. That's just how it works. That's how it works. So anyway, I think it's wrong. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's gouging. Ross Kagawa and I we went to the federal government. We went to the Federal Transportation Agency. And they told us, you know what they told us? They said, well, why don't the two of you go start another airline and offer some competition? That was the federal government's response to Council Chair Mel Rapozo and Vice Chair Ross Kagawa. Washington, D.C. people told us, why don't the two of you go get some investors and start an airline? That's the kind of people we're dealing with, stupid people. They have wonderful, beautiful workers. Bernadette, I got to tell you, like I just said a few minutes ago, I have nothing but love and aloha for the employees. They got the best customer service as far as the gates, the counter, in-flight, baggage, no complaints. And it's just unfortunate. But these same people, Toby, what's happening? Dagmar, what's happening? Now these same people, these same flight attendants have to go picket outside